If you're wanting an ab series or a warm-up, or if you're missing those juicy abs that we do in class, this one's for you. You'll need a block or a towel or a pillow or a stack of books. Have that nearby and lie down. Lie down with your knees bent. Have your feet hips width distance apart, heels underneath your knees. Now lay your hands on your abdomen. We'll start first by linking the breath to the abdominal movement to create that internal corset or tubular core. Soften the abdominal muscles, and like there's a deflated balloon in your abdomen, breathe in, inflate your abdomen in all directions, up, down, forward, back, side to side. Hold your breath. Brace your abdominal muscles. Feel them engage underneath your hands on the front, sides, and back of your abdomen. Breathe out and cinch your abdominal muscles in. Relax your belly muscles. Breathe in, balloon low belly out. Hold your breath. Brace your abdominal muscles. Exhale, cinch your abdominal muscles inward toward your core. One more round. Relax your belly. Breathe in, balloon belly out. Hold your breath. Engage the front, sides, and back of your abdomen. Exhale, cinch your abdominal muscles inward toward your spine. Now leave your abdominal muscles cinched. Set up for bridge lifts. Lie your arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Bridge lifts has two parts. We'll start with the arms. Breathe in, sweep your arms up toward the ceiling. Pause, turn your palms to face the wall behind you. Exhale, lower your arms overhead, touch your palms to the floor. Spiral your little fingers in toward one another. Breathe in, sweep your arms up toward the ceiling. Leave your palms facing the wall behind you. Exhale, lower your arms down by your sides. Land with palms facing up. One breath, inhale, sweep your arms up toward the ceiling and to the floor overhead. Touch palms down to the mat. Exhale, lift your arms up toward the ceiling. Lower your arms down by your sides. Breathe in, sweep arms up toward the ceiling and to the floor overhead. Exhale, lift your arms toward the sky and lower them down by your sides. Add your low body. Breathe in, curl your hips up off the floor, lift into bridge. At the same time, sweep your arms up, press your palms to the floor overhead. Exhale, lower your arms down. Lower your upper back, middle back, and low back. Breathe in, curl your hips up, sweep your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down, lower through one section of your back at a time. Do a few more rounds on your own. And as you move, ride your breath. Use your breath to steady you, to warm you from the inside out. And feel the rhythmic undulation through your spine as you breathe. The next time your hips are up, pause there. Leave your hips up off the floor. Sweep your arms up toward the ceiling and lower them down by your sides. Feel around for your block, your stack of books, or if you have a couple of pillows, you can use those. Slide your prop underneath your sacrum, closer to your tailbone than you think. And if you're using a block, have it the low, flat way. Rest your hips down onto the block. Pull right knee in toward your chest. Hang on to your thigh bone or your shin bone. Straighten your left leg toward the front edge of your mat. Now if you can lay your heel down on the ground, lay your heel down. Otherwise, it's okay to have the heel hovering over the floor. Breathe in, balloon belly toward your right thigh. Exhale, dig left heel into your yoga mat and attempt to stretch the front edge of your mat away from you. Breathe in, balloon belly out. Exhale, pull your front low ribs down toward your back ribs. Feel back ribs press toward the floor. Leave your abdominals engaged. Leave your right knee bent. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Flip palms toward the wall behind you and lower your hands to the floor overhead. Straighten right leg up toward the ceiling. Lift and hover left leg over the floor, 5 or 6 inches above the mat. When you breathe in, widen your midribs. When you breathe out, pull front low ribs down toward back ribs. Engage the front, sides, and back of your abdomen. And if you start to feel a little quiver in your muscles, that's just a request for more strength. It doesn't mean weakness. Your muscles are doing exactly what you need them to do. To come out, set your left heel down, pull right knee in toward your chest. Use your arms. Release, set your feet on the floor, knees bent. Switch, hug left knee in toward your chest, hold onto your thigh bone or your shin bone. Straighten right leg out on the mat. If your heel wants to go down to the ground, you can rest it down. Otherwise, it's okay to have your leg hovering over the floor. Feel your right leg might want to roll in or out. Aim right toes directly up toward the ceiling. Breathe in, balloon belly out. Exhale, reach the sole of your right foot like you're going to put a footprint on the wall in front of you. Leave left knee bent. Reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Turn palms to face the wall behind you and lower your arms to the floor overhead. Straighten left leg up toward the ceiling. Lift and hover right leg over the floor if it's not there already. Each time you exhale, cinch your abdominal muscles. And when you breathe in, you can relax your belly a little bit. It helps to create a really resilient core. So we don't want the muscles tight and taut all the time. We want them to be able to relax and contract. To come out, set your right heel down, hug left knee in toward your chest. Use your arms. Release, set your feet down onto the floor, knees bent. To come out, press on your feet, lift your hips off of the block. Stay in bridge, slide the block out from underneath you. Breathe in until your lungs feel full. Exhale, lower your upper back, middle back, and low back to the floor. Dead bug abdominals. You'll need your block a second time, and if you don't have a block, you can do this without. Pick your legs up off the floor. Lift your legs into tabletop. Set the block the long way to the front of your right thigh, and you might have to flip the block a couple of times to get it the longest length. Put your opposite elbow on the block. Now reach your right arm and left leg up toward the ceiling. Breathe in, balloon belly out. Hold your breath and like tubular core, brace your abdomen. Press elbow and thigh into block. Exhale, reach your free arm and leg, arm toward the back of the room, leg toward the front of the room to hover over the floor. Lift arm and leg up toward the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, lower arm and leg to hover. Pull front low ribs toward back ribs. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Press into the block. Press so much that if I was there and could come over and take it from you, it wouldn't budge. Next time your arm and leg are up, stay there. Pause, bend both knees, swap the block to the other side. Set the block to the front of your left thigh. Put your opposite elbow on the block. Reach your free arm and leg up toward the ceiling. Press arm and thigh into the block. Breathe in, balloon belly out. Exhale, lower left arm toward the back of the room to hover, right leg toward the front of the room to hover. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the block. Exhale, lower arm and leg to hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Pull front low ribs toward back ribs. A couple more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Let your jaw go and relax your head and neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Hover. Pull front low ribs toward back ribs. Inhale, lift. Release, come on out of that. Set the block aside. Now, if you have a rolled up towel or a pillow, grab that. Otherwise, use your block a second time. Set the block in between the legs, as close to the pubic bone as possible, the narrow way. You have a couple options. You can leave your feet on the floor or pick your legs into tabletop. Third choice, straighten legs up toward the ceiling. Clasp your hands behind your head. Relax your head into the hammock of your hands. Breathe in, balloon your back into the floor. Hold your breath, squeeze the block. This is a small movement. Curl your pubic bone toward your navel. Exhale, lift head and chest up off the floor. Chin away from chest, elbows straight up. Pull low belly in. Inhale, lower head and shoulders down. Leave your legs up. Hold the breath, squeeze block. Curl pubic bone toward navel. Exhale, lift head and chest up away from the floor. Squeeze the block a second time. Draw low ribs down. Inhale, lower head and shoulders. Leave your legs up, but you can always bend them. Hold the breath, squeeze block, curl pubic bone toward navel. Exhale, lift head and chest. Now ride your exhale all the way to the end, pull belly down. Inhale, set your head and shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze block, curl pubic bone toward navel. Exhale, lift head and chest. Squeeze block a second time, pull your low belly down. One more time, inhale, set head and shoulders down. Hold the breath, squeeze block, curl pubic bone toward navel. Exhale, lift head and chest. Squeeze the block a second time, pull your low belly down. Breathe in, set your head and shoulders down, set your feet down. And a big deep breath, move some of that heat you just created around your body. You can move the block aside. Set up for a static bridge, feet hips width distance apart. Heels underneath your knees. Lie arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Exhale, curl your hips up off the floor and lift into bridge. As you breathe, run your breath through the front side of your body. Move some of the heat that you just created through your body. Feel how your abdomen expands to create the resiliency and the adaptability in your abdominal muscles. That way your diaphragm can move as you breathe. Your abdominal organs glide and slide over each other a little easier. If you chose to clasp your hands, unclasp your hands. Breathe in, widen your ribcage. Exhale, lower through one section of your back at a time. Roll over to your left side. And with a relaxed neck, press yourself up to seated and pick your head up last. And just sit up. We'd recommend taking a shavasana or a little rest for yourself, or you can go on to another video to continue your practice. Namaste. Namaste.
Now you know what you're doing, Jessie's class. Now you know how she rolls. Now you know why my stomach's so flat.
That was abs light. That was light.